I remember the first time I booted this up. That classic LucasArts logo faded out. The iconic crawl started, and for the first time in my life, I wasn't just watching a Star Wars story, I was finally inside one. It's been over 20 years since Knights of the Old Republic came out, and I still can't shake the feeling of that first playthrough. Back then, we didn't have the sequels or the prequels' massive expanded lore to lean on. We just had this wide-open, ancient galaxy. I remember landing on Taris for the first time, looking up at the towering skyscrapers of the upper city, and realizing that everything I thought I knew about Star Wars was about to change. There was something so personal about building my first lightsaber. It wasn't just a quest item. It was a reflection of how I'd been playing. I remember the long talks on the Ebon Hawk, pacing the cargo hold just to see if HK-47 had any new, hilariously dark insights, or trying to earn Bastila's respect while struggling with the pull of the dark side. And then, the reveal. I still remember exactly where I was sitting when that cinematic played. My jaw literally dropped. It wasn't just a clever writing trick. It made me re-examine every single conversation I'd had up to that point. It's one of those rare gaming moments you wish you could experience again. For the first time, even today, when the graphics are dated and the combat feels a bit clunky, the soul of the game is still there. It's that feeling of standing on the unknown shores of Rakata Prime, realizing that the fate of the entire Republic is resting entirely on my shoulders. KOTOR didn't just give us a great game. It gave us a legend that was entirely our own. It's the reason I still look at a star map and feel a little bit of that old magic. But that magic wasn't just in the big twists. It was in the quiet moments between the chaos. I think back to the deep turquoise waters of Manaan, walking through Atto City, listening to that ethereal, peaceful music while the Selkath moved around me with their strange, bubbling voices. It felt like a breather, a moment to reflect on the war raging across the rest of the stars. It was there. I realized the game wasn't just about hitting things with a glowing stick. It was about diplomacy, mystery, and the weight of being a Jedi in a world that didn't always want your help. Then you'd travel to the polar opposite, the red sands of Korriban. Entering the Sith Academy for the first time felt genuinely dangerous. You weren't just playing a hero anymore, you were an infiltrator, surrounded by students who were literally encouraged to backstab you. I remember the tension of trying to earn prestige for other win, wondering how far I could push my cover before I actually started becoming the very thing I was sent to destroy. That's the brilliance of the alignment system. It didn't just track points, it tracked your soul. Part 2 will be out soon. Like and subscribe for more content like this.